everyone. Before I get into this review, first I want to make clear that I know that everyone's account's getting deleted, namely the Angry Video Game Nerd James Wolf's just got deleted, so I'm kinda nervous to do this because I don't want my account to get deleted and possibly legal action to be taken against me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, so if you can't already tell from most of the videos on my profile, I'm a huge Doom fan, and the first version of Doom that I played was actually a Super Nintendo version, because I didn't have a computer at the time. After I played it, I fell in love with it. So I asked my dad, who was the only one in my family who had a computer, if I could play Doom on his computer. Like, Dad, can you get Doom for me? And so he did for Christmas one year. I think it was 1996 or something like that. I don't remember, but anyway, he got it for me. Unfortunately, his computer was not powerful enough at the time. It needed more RAM, so all I had to do was get a RAM chip. And since then, I've been a Doom addict. Now, lately, I've been watching some YouTube reviews about reviewing the Super Nintendo Doom port, and they pretty much give it a lot of crap because mainly because of its graphics. It doesn't look nearly as well as a PC version or most other console ports, and also because it has no way to save games while inside the level. No way to save games, period. No password, not even passwords. So it also came under fire for its control scheme, mainly because you can't turn while strafing, which you can work around that. It just takes some time. The main purpose of this review is to defend the Super Nintendo port of Doom and tell people that it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Before I go any further, I want to make clear that Doom on the Super Nintendo was a very ambitious project, because clearly the Super Nintendo is not as powerful as a PC, and so it's going to need some extra help in pumping out these visuals. Even with the Super FX 2 chip, it still can't perfectly emulate the Doom experience. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay footage and provide my commentary to it. Okay, here we go. Start a new game. Choose Ultra Violence because I just kick ass like that. Frame rate's pretty decent. One thing I want to mention about the enemies here in the Super Nintendo port is that they are always facing you. They always appear to be facing you because there are no sprites showing the sides or behind an enemy, so you cannot sneak up on them. Another thing that I want to mention about the enemies is that monster fighting is not available in this port. However, in the Super Nintendo version, it is possible for monsters of the same species to hurt each other with their own attacks. For example, imp fireballs can hurt other imps, cacodemon fireballs can hurt other cacodemons, etc. The shotgun is equally effective at all distances in this version too. That also applies to enemy shotgunners. So I'm gonna be able to take down these two imps from this distance. This part's kind of weird. R-Wing Pilot mentioned it in his review, but I feel it bears repeating. I clearly remember reading in the instruction booklet for the Super Nintendo version that if it looks fluid, beware when talking about damaging floors. Look at that, does not look fluid at all to you. If this is your first time playing through the game, it could be a green floor for all you know. So I think they should have proofread it. That's the end of the hangar level, the landmark level that made first-person shooter history. Now we're in episode 2, level 2 rather, of episode 1. I think everyone pretty much knows this, but the music in the Super Nintendo version is very good, especially when compared to 32X's music. The Angry Video Game Nerd made mention of this in his review. Another thing that the status bar face no longer turns in the direction an enemy is attacking you. It also does not make angry faces when you get hit. Only thing it's good for is showing how bloodied you get from all the damage you're taking. Good thing about the Super Nintendo 4 is that they kept the lighting pretty much intact, so it still has that, I guess, frightening mood, especially in these hallways. Flashing lights. In the PC port, you got to that secret area by shooting at it. However, since there are no graphics of bullets actually coming in contact with the wall, you have to open it up just like a normal door. Our pilot also mentioned the sound of the chainsaw, how it sounds nothing like a normal chainsaw. Yeah, I agree, it sounds really broken. And then again, this is very ambitious project, very ambitious game for the Super Nintendo, so they did a great job with what they had. Down. Alright, they're all dead. This review is going to be 2 parts. I'll get into part 2. I'll get into part 2 after this level is finished. Alright, I'll see you all in part 2.